And welcome back to the Chronicles of Woe. Let's play Red Dead Redemption. Last time we did some missions for Bonnie and then one for the Marshal. The one for Bonnie, we finally got to Armadillo, which was nice. That'll open up a lot of new options for us for things to do. And then with the Marshal, I shot a lot of hats off people's heads, and that was a good time. So now we're going to move forward with some of Bonnie's missions. I fast traveled back to McFarland Ranch, and we'll go ahead and get started there. One other note, this is actually the second time I'm recording this. The first time my virus scan decided that my computer was idle, so the entire thing was basically unwatchable. So if you see any references to like an old autosave, that's why.
Mr. Marston, I've been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarland?
Yes, to relieve John to settle here and build life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that, I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarland.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died. Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. Poor man.
In this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on a boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true. Especially when it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute, and he was her, well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read, taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure. But I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left, and tried to leave. Said too much, really. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston. Listen, can you help me?
Well, I can try. What do you need, money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.
Okay, so now we get to herd some cows around. Hopefully I'll have an easier go of it this time than I did last time. Last time they all spread out on me, and it became a little bit of a problem. But hopefully this time I'll go a little bit smoother. Now already got a bit more background for John Marston than a lot of the other GTA characters in the series, minus GTA 5, obviously, but I haven't finished that one yet.
They're lucky to have a man like you.
I ain't so sure about that, but thank you.
And I think I want to flush him this way. Yep. All right. So just flush him out the gate here.
Let's go.
Ah. Oh wait, you know what? I'm actually mixing up this mission with the next one. In the next one, I had to herd horses. I only did 2 missions last time I ran through this. So this time I heard some cows up, and maybe, you know, they'll just ignore me anyway.
Come on. Stay together, you dumb man.
And in the next one, I get to herd some horses. Nope, you are going the wrong way, buddy. I gotta say, these types of missions, I never really found them that entertaining, and I know they're probably not supposed to be too entertaining, but at the same time, I don't know. I think that, like, herding horses I can kind of understand, herding cows, I think this was a really short mission though, if I remember, so. Yeah, I'm gonna be trying to upload videos maybe at least one video every other day. Last time, like I said, I would have had one earlier except for the delay due to my virus scan. But yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna try and do standard from now on. At least one video every other day. Ho ho.
I'll see you later. I have work to do back at the ranch.
Okay, so yeah, so that one was really quick. Alright, so let's get back to Bonnie. I'm gonna do another one of her missions. This one, though, was actually pretty long, so I'm gonna go right into it. So let's get right back to McFarland Ranch, and I guess I could fast travel, but it's pretty close, so it's probably not worth it. Got some wild horses. And I think I just passed by a flower, but like I said, this is a long mission. The last time I recorded this, it actually went quite a bit over by a few minutes, so I'm just gonna jump right in. I can always pick up plenty of flowers and plants on the way. Though I don't remember what they're used for in this game off the top of my head. I don't remember if there's a crafting system or if you use them for you just collect them for achievements or what. I assume there's some practical use, but I don't remember, so I'll have to figure that out as I go along.
Well, hello, Mr. Marston. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Did you meet my father? John Marston, this is my father, Drew McFarland.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Marston. Please. So, my daughter informs me that you're here on some secret mission to remove some undesirables from the county.
Something like that. I'm grateful for the hospitality, sir.
Well, you know, we've lived here for 30 years now. Came here from the east. The land had never been settled. For 10 years, we fought the Indians. Tough men. And we had outlaws, we had drought, we had smallpox, terrible winters, cholera. I buried more of my children than I raised.
Sorry to hear that, sir.
I've seen strong men wither and die under that unforgiving sun. That whole herd of cattle take sick and die. But I've never once doubted my life here.
No, sir.
When I hear about this so-called federal government sending out agents to covertly murder and control people, then I start to worry. I mean, all right, Williamson is a menace, and men like him are the plague. But isn't a government agent a worse menace? And all that symbolizes, I mean.
You may be right, sir.
You're a brave man. You're always going to be welcome here. You tell your friends out east that we don't want to live like that out here. Sneaking around, spying, secret missions. Preposterous.
Trust me, sir. I agree with you.
Good. Well, we won't insult you any further. Come on, Bonnie, we got things to do.
Mr. Marston, do you want to join us? It's Daddy's favorite pastime. Apart from political discourse, that is.
What is?
Breaking in horses. Come on. I hear you're a pretty decent rider. Good city dweller, that is.
Alright, so now we get to herd some horses. And yeah, we get the lasso, which will be helpful. And I don't remember where you get any of the other weapons or items. I only really remember getting the lasso from one of Bonnie's, so that was also part of the reason why I wanted to keep going with Bonnie's missions, because I know that some of the bounties you can get more money if you capture them alive. Or at the very least, I think you get honor or something like that, so I just wanted to have the option.
You sure have some interesting theories on what the government's doing, sir.
Ain't theories, Mr. Marston. I saw the telegram Marshall got from Blackwater. It ain't exactly a state secret sent you.
Well, is he wrong? I saw those men from the train.
The government can go to hell if you ask me. Those sons of bitches would steal a coin off a dead man's eyes.
Mr. Marston!
He's right. Now, I don't know much about politics,
Please, Paul, can we just enjoy
but I
the
know
ride?
we're only as free as they say we are. Power's like a drink. The more you have, the more you want. And there's few men who can handle it.
There's certain things in this country a woman could do much better, if you ask me.
I ain't gonna argue with that, Miss McFarland.
I do love the first couple hours of this game. I thought they did a really good job with it, at least what I've played thus far. It's a really good intro. You get a little bit of everything, and not only that, but you get introduced to some characters early on that you care a bit more about. I remember first time I played Grand Theft Auto 3, they just kind of throw you into the deep end, and I know that that got better with each subsequent game. 4 was a bit better, and from what I've seen, 5 is even better. But at the same time, it's nice how much they focus on the characters thus far. Let's see. Oh, got one. Alright. So I gotta catch a couple horses and break them in, and whoop, okay. I don't know why I forgot that I needed to actually play this little mini game.
Come on in, cowboy!
Don't give up!
Come on, let's go!
So let's...
Relax now. Nearly there.
You're doing fine!
Whoa! Last time I got bucked from one of these guys.
Nice done, boy! Let me take it from here. You get back on your own horse.
Just kind of sad because it's not exactly a hard mini game,
I'll take this one back to the range.
but I still managed to flip to fail at it.
Another one. Come on, boys. What are you waiting for?
Which I think it was on the last one who's the hardest one.
Come on.
We're having fun all day.
Okay, so I gotta catch one more, and just run into them. That works too.
One of them. I'm coming. Don't
Whoa! No! Damn it!
show him his spot.
Get off. There you go.
You got
Obey me, Marston. Obey me.
Easy there.
Obey me, horsey. Obey me. I've never actually ridden a horse before,
Here we go. I got
so I honestly would have no idea if this is actually how you break a horse or not. I was technically allergic when I was a kid, so my parents never let me near one, even though, you know, what's the worst, you're gonna get a couple
I think that'll
itchy
do it
bumps.
for today. Let's get back to the ranch.
Yeah. I like your father.
I'm glad. He's quite a character.
You have a good life here. The life I want. For me and my family, I mean.
We don't have a lot anymore.
You have enough. It's one that gets so many folks in trouble.
It'll sap your spirit and make you poor. But it's straight. And it's decent.
There's no better night's sleep than after an honest day's work.
It's no wonder you look so tired.
Wonder how long it'll
though.
take them to remaster this game. It's been all the rage the last, like, I don't know, 2 years or so. Everything's a remaster. Skyrim, Final Fantasy VII.
That was fun.
I think
Oh
you
man,
could be a fine rancher one day.
I don't think Rockstar has remastered any of their games that I'm aware of, though. Whoa, what are we doing here? Oh, okay.
Whoa!
But I'm sure they could make a killing if they actually went back and remastered some of these games. Because while this game still looks good, it still holds up pretty well. Obviously, there's a lot of improvement that can be done. The trees, for example, I'd say they look okay by today's standards, but they certainly don't look, you know, completely modern when compared to Witcher 3 or anything like that. Based off of screenshots I've seen, I haven't even played it yet.
Well done, Mr. Marston. These are fine horses.
Hey, Bonnie. Amos was saying some horses have been spotted somewhere outside of Armadillo.
Let's go, Mr. Marston. We can really do with those horses. Come on, Mr. Marston. Let's head for
Okay,
Armadillo.
so this was the herding job that I was not particularly good at.
Come on. You never did tell me why you were never married. Aside from the snobbery, that is.
You sure asked a lot.
I'm just surprised, that's all.
I find it interesting that when I'm holding the button to match your speed, it doesn't take up any endurance. But when I actually have to
That's all I'm saying.
leap, because we're going pretty fast right now, but when I'm actually hitting the button to go as fast as I want, it takes up a ton of endurance. So I understand why for story's sake, but it is kind of weird how they do that.
Gracious, Miss McFarland.
From a couple of cheap governances,
It's like as long as I'm following someone else, my horse has unlimited
I'd
stamina.
like to talk about more than just cattle and chickens sometimes, that's all. And after my brother left, it was up to me to become the man of the ranch. He never admitted, but my paw's a lot frailer than he looks.
You're worth two of any man I know, miss.
I'll try to take that as a compliment.
I'm really looking forward to
In many
exploring,
ways,
just
my
kind of
life's
doing some of the
kinda
side
like you,
quests.
Mrs. Farland.
Is
I
that
remember there's
so?
strangers you can run into, give you like mini quests.
You don't talk about her very much.
It's kind of painful, but she's never far from my thoughts.
There's my boys. Come on, Mr. Marston.
Yeah, this is definitely a fun location to explore, even though it's, you know, a desert. It's, as you see, I mean, it's still got enough life and enough variation. Plus, they, the first time I played through the part of this game, I remember there were kind of like little mini missions that would crop up, like somebody needs help or something like that. And sometimes they're a pain in the ass because you're in the middle of something and you're like, nope, sorry, leaving you to die. But sometimes they're actually pretty fun to do.
I'll give you a signal when we're ready for them.
I'll see you there, miss. Whoa.
Okay.
Stay together, you dumb animals.
Alright, so let's try and do a better job this time of herding these horses. Last time they went off in every direction, and that guy is already being a dick. Alright, he came back.
Go.
That one is bright red, at least on my screen. I wonder if he's meant to be, or if that's just my screen that needs to have its brightness adjusted.
Let's go.
And I'm missing one. I'm missing two. Nope. Get your asses back here.
Move.
How many times can I shout at you before you actually move, horse? Come on. Whoa. Oh boy. Not particularly good at hurting. Don't judge me.
Let's go.
I think I'm supposed to sweep behind them. It's tough because if you... Oh, god damn it. You miss it for even a second. Oh, man. Oh, okay. Triggered the cutscene, so I guess that's something. Even though, like, 3 of them were wandering off in varying directions.
Looks like we got the lot of them. What magnificent animals they are. Hey, the stallion's getting away. Chase him down and bring him back.
Come on.
Alright.
Get after it.
Yeah, we can let those two just kind of run away. Just ignore those two. Oh crap, I'm really far behind that guy. I do not know why I thought it was that one. I was waiting for it to run.
Yeah.
It's okay. Last time I played this just a minute ago, I learned that this guy just runs in circles until you finally catch him. Which I guess is kind of helpful considering he runs pretty damn fast. He's a little hard to lasso while he's running this fast. Oh boy. Get back here. Nope, not even close. Alright, looks like he's tiring out now. Probably got a cactus there. Gotcha, alright.
Whoa there.
Okay, so let's try not to let him buck me this time, so hopefully I can have a better showing. Ah.
You're mine now. Hold me down. I got you now.
So I'm just focusing, that's why I'm a little bit quiet here. Will not be fooled the second time. Alright. So now that we got him wrapped up, I believe this is the end of the mission, in which case I'll probably just end it off here, just because this was a pretty long episode, even with just these 2 missions. That this mission is really long.
Mr. Marston, we got some fine horses. You know, why don't you keep that stallion as your own, as a thank you from all of us?
Thank you, ma'am. He's a fine animal.
Now I don't remember what happens to your horses in this one. When you get a new one, if you get to keep the old one, or if you get a new one, the other one just kind of wanders off. I honestly don't remember, so I guess I'll figure that out as we go along. But anyway, thank you for watching. This has been the Chronicles of Woe, and I will see you next time.